Guys, let me know if that helped it out just a little bit. I believe we may have found the issue to the problem. Testing 1 2 1 2. Is that a little bit better, guys? Is that a little bit better out there? I hope it is. If it's going a little bit staticky, I think that's what we're. All right. Got the Hebelin Heating and Air Conditioning pace truck getting ready to give us all right, Rod Tucker, Tyler Nicely going to lead them back to the green here for our official start. On the loud pedal, it's Rod Tucker. Tyler Nicely going to carry him through the first corner. Charles Christian in tow. He's got Stacy Hare in there. A little checkup. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. Get a complete restart here. Now they're going to wave it off. The 94 has gone up and turned forward. He's going to get checked out by a track official. That's Jonathan Croson in the 94. So Don Hooker was a little bit late there. Still a donut on the scoreboard. We're going to go green flag this time. Complete restart. It's going to be Rod Tucker. Tyler Nicely up on the top. Here we go. Stacy Heron behind him in the 04. Charles Christian across the flag stand. Here we are. Green flag. All is good. They're going to look to step out of turn number 2. So far, so good. Out front, it's Rod Tucker. Coleman Stringer in the 5th spot. He's got company behind him. That's McCree losing some positions. And caution on the speedway. We've got a spinner over here in the center of 3 and 4. So caution on the speedway. A lot of slicing and dicing going on early in this event. 2 laps complete. There's going to be 20 lap features in this Morgan Motorsports qualifier race. Two laps complete, 18 to go. Flagman says double it up. We're going to get us a Dixie double file restart here. Charles Christian likes to go to the inside row, and Tyler Nicely takes the top. It's going to be Coleman Stringer and Stacy Heron in the 3rd row. Wyatt Parker, Justin McCree in the 4th row. And it looks like we're going to wave it off. Now 1 to go given by the flagman. And to the back stretch. It'll be green flag this time by Rod Tucker's led the first 2 laps. Tyler Nicely, Charles Christian on his rear bumper. Here we go, green, green, green. Christian elects to go to the bottom. He'll ride up to the door handles of the 9 machine before the 9 clears the 04. Top 2 cars will transfer to the A main. Owensboro, Kentucky driver in the 5 machine. Tyler Nicely looking to get around this 2nd place car for that final transfer spot. And Rod Tucker leads lap 4. Cole Stringer in the 4th position, but we got a car in the wall. It's Justin McCree. McCree has found the wall over on the backstretch, coming out of 2. That'll bring out a caution. Jonathan Croson, a little slow rolling as well. He may have a right rear flat on the 94 machine. He'll head to pit side. McCree's smoking under the hood there, so he's going to need a push truck, possibly a Whynot Motorsports Park hook truck. We'll see if McCree can refire here. Flagman says double it up, guys. Let's go. Tyler Nicely, Charles Christian on the 2nd row. As we said before, only 2 cars transfer to the A main. Rod Tucker has set the pace on the field so far here, leading all 4 laps. All right, guys, we're on Facebook Live right now. Look, you can join the subscription, $5 off. So there's a promo code to use, Whynot5. Go ahead and get that subscription. Whynot5. Use that code and you'll get $5 off. All right, so I just got told after Qualifier 2, that code will no longer work. So after group qualifier number 2, that promo code will not work anymore. Make sure that you get that subscription as quick as you can. $5 off. Use the promo code Whynot5. Rod Tucker takes it back to the green flag. He's got Christian. Oh, we got a car turned around right here. It's the 64. I believe we'll get another caution here. So that's the 64 turned around backwards of Sonny Gilmore. Sonny Gilmore, the first one on the hook truck here tonight. Unfortunately, we're going to take him back to pit side. Man, this is a race that we're only going to lock in the top two. You don't want to put yourself behind for the weekend. Gilmore leaving on the hook truck. We'll see him tomorrow night in the B main. So 4 laps complete. Dakota Berry has improved the most here tonight from 14th to 9th. He's in the C1. He's gained 5 positions. So Tucker takes the green flag, 4 laps in, still 16 to go. Tyler Nicely is going to be up on the top shelf. He's going to slide down. He goes to the inside now on the 04. That is your transfer spot. The 04 slides into line. He'll take the back bumper of the 5 machine. Tyler Nicely now pulls within about 2 car lengths over the 04 machine. It's Tucker showing out on front. 5 laps complete, 15 to go. We got a little entanglement going on in the back side of the field. I believe they've gotten that real estate figured out, but Tyler Nicely goes to the inside of Tucker. He's going to challenge him. They're going to get through the backstretch. Nicely's going to pull to the inside. We'll see what they have when they come to the flag stand. It's still Tucker out front by Carly to the flag stand. 7 laps complete, 13 to go. Tucker has set the pace so far. He's led all 7 laps. It's still 13 to go. Tyler Nicely camped out in the second spot. That's for the final transfer. Foreman, the 24, going over the hill. He's done. He's headed to pit side. Nicely still trying to close into that back bumper. A half a second difference between the 9 and the 5. Can he close that gap this time? We've got a smoker up on the back stretch. No caution so far. 9 laps complete. 11 to go. They're going to leave the 20 machine of Heron camped out back there on the back stretch. Cross flags in the air for Tucker. Nicely. Half a second difference. Can he start to close that gap? Those two are your transfer. The 04 is on the outside looking in. It's Charles Christian. Little battle there on the screen between the 18 of Stringer and the 24 Guest. Guest able to pull out in front. Guest for the 7th position. Right there in front of him is Dakota Berry in the 6th spot. It's Tucker setting the pace. Nicely. He's falling back to 7/10 behind the leader. This is right where he wants to be, though. There's about a 1.5 second difference between the 2nd and 3rd place car. So holding on to that transfer spot is the name of the game for Tyler Nicely right now in the 5 machine. Coming to lap 14. It'll be 6 to go. As Tucker has to deal with lap traffic. Hooker right there in front. And Hooker grabs the back bumper of the D12 machine, moves him out of the way. That could open the door for Nicely. Rod Tucker being aggressive there, trying to get around lap traffic. It's Nicely to the backboards, 3/10 off. That time, can Nicely, does he have something for him? He's chasing that carrot. 16 complete, coming to 3 to go this time. Tucker has led every lap. Nicely seems to have fallen back just a bit. This time to the flag stand. He's about a 1 second difference. Tucker makes it around lap traffic. It'll be 2 to go. Bullhorns in the air this time. Nicely trying to pick his way through lap traffic. 1.1 seconds behind the leader, but he's got that final transfer spot. Charles Christian just on the outside. Here's the white flag. Tucker starts to pull the gap on the 5 machine. 1.3 seconds that time. Final lap in the backstretch. Rod Tucker, the South Carolina driver, looks to lock himself in to the main event Saturday night, and he'll do it with the checkered flag. It's going to be Tucker and Nicely headed to the show. Christian, Sheedy, Parker, Dakota Berry, Jody Guest, Michael Santangelo, Cole Stringer, Jason Dukes, all headed to the B main tomorrow night. Well, that's how we kick things off here at the House of Hook. That was Morgan Motorsports Qualifier race number 1. As Shannon Hires takes that $1,000 check down to Mod Process Victory Lane. There we go, race fans. Rod Tucker in the Mod Process Victory Lane. He has locked himself into Saturday night's main event. Tucker out of Greenville, South Carolina. Good start here tonight. Out of the previous 7 events, he's got 11.5 starting position, only 1 top 5 and 1 top 10. He looks to change that this weekend, and as right now, he's going to be in the top 6, the dash. All right, getting ready for Morgan Motorsports Qualifier race number 2. All right, on the pole position, it's going to be an 11H out of Coffeyville, Mississippi, Spencer Hughes. On the outside row, out of Elizabeth, Louisiana, it's the 25C of Parker Cloud. Inside row number 2, it's Roger McKenzie out of Swainsboro, Georgia. In the 7M on the outside lane, it's Landon Jackson out of Norco, Louisiana in the 5J. Row 3, it's going to be Cody Miller in the 142 out of Mite, Louisiana. On the outside lane, it's TJ Hurd in the Atwood Outlaw out of Atwood, Tennessee. Clayton Miller starts on the inside of row 4, the 19M, and on the outside lane is Graydon Hall out of Yuma, Tennessee in the 929. James Wagner in the 17W inside row number 5, and on the outside lane is the 22H out of Containment, Florida, Dylan Hamilton. Row 6, Daryl Hartman out of Paducah, Kentucky in the 35 machine, and on the outside lane it's Andy Stallings out of Cochran, Georgia in the 3S. Row 7, Josh Hartman out of Paducah, Kentucky in the 22J. And on the outside lane is Gary Sutton out of Pace, Florida in that 151 machine. On the inside of row 8 out of Seminary, Mississippi in the 31 is Carlos Williamson. And on the outside lane it's Bill Nastasi out of Picayune, Mississippi in the SOSX. And shotgun on the field will be the 327 of Caden Price out of Elk Mound, Wisconsin. 20-lap event. Pace truck heads to the infield. All right, caution light is out. Spencer Hughes, the Causeville, Mississippi driver, going to bring them back to the green with Parker Cloud on the outside lane. Green flag is out. Top two will transfer. Right on the back bumper, it's Landon Jackson. He's going to try to power his way through. Oh, Parker Cloud gets into the back of Spencer Hughes. That'll open the door for the 7 machine of Roger McKenzie. He's going to take it to the inside lane as they'll chase Spencer to the flag stand in lap number 1. Spencer's got that 11 machine out front. Here comes the 7 car. He's going to challenge the 25 of Parker McLeod. Roger McKenzie's got that transfer spot, but can he hang on to it? Parker Cloud gets around him. He'll take that position back. Now Parker Cloud's in the defense mode. He's going to have to hang on to that transfer spot. It's the Atwood Outlaw being challenged now by the 5 of Landon Jackson to the inside as they step out of 4. Hughes has a 1.52 second gap on TJ. It's Hughes out front. The My Race Pass scorecard is not right here. Spencer Hughes is leading this race. And Roger McKenzie trying to hang on to that second and final transfer spot in that statement race car. Atwood Outlaw putting pressure on the back bumper. TJ Herndon has been here before quite a few times. McKenzie's trying to hold back the herd. It's Spencer putting pace around this racetrack. 6 laps complete. It'll be 15 to go this time by Spencer. A wide gap between him and the second place car, but it's caution. Caution on the speedway. We got a tractor tire up in the middle of the racetrack. I believe contact and a spin. That was the 22 of Dylan Hamilton. Caught up in that incident. We got a car backwards here. Not quite sure the number on that race car. As soon as they get him pushed, we'll get that number and name. So a little bit of an issue on My Race Pass. Herndon is not your leader right now. It's actually Spencer Hughes. Roger McKenzie sitting second. I believe it's going to be one of the Paducah, Kentucky drivers there. No, that's the 3. I'm sorry about that. That is the 3 machine of Andy Stallings. Out of Cochran, Georgia. So Stallings, a lot of right side damage on that 3 machine. Not sure what caused the caution, unfortunately. We got a fogged up window here, right where that happened at. Some things we have to deal with when you're in the humidity of Mississippi. So Spencer Hughes had jumped out quick, put some distance between him and Roger McKenzie in the 7 car, but this is going to put Atwood right where he wants to be. The Atwood, Tennessee driver, Atwood Outlaw, TJ Herndon. TJ has had 7 attempts at this event, with his best place of being a second place twice back in 2018 and 2022. So Atwood, no stranger to this race. Caution flag being waved again. That'll call off the start, as we have a car returning back to the speedway, the 3 of Andy Stallings. Stallings going to race back to the rear of the field after leaving the racetrack. If you leave the racetrack, you have to start at the rear of the field. That is one of the rules here at the House of Hook. If you leave the racetrack, you will start at the rear of the field. 6 laps have been completed here. 14 to go. And I see the caution light is out. We'll bring them back to green. Here we go. The 4-way Fab 100 Service Center. Jackson Industrial, number 11 of Spencer Hughes, brings it back to the green flag. It's TJ Herndon in the second spot. He's gotten around the 7 machine of Roger McKenzie. Parker Cloud challenged the 7 machine. Parker Cloud goes up the racetrack. He'll ride it off the boards. They sail back into the backstretch. It's Spencer out front. TJ Herndon being challenged by the 7 machine. There was contact that time. McKenzie may have lost a right quarter panel on that 7 machine. Now Herndon, the Atwood Outlaw, takes the second position. Spencer Hughes set the pace. Oh, problems for the 25. Cloud slow rolling, and he finds the fence. And it'll turn him around. Well, nobody finds that right rear quarter panel. So Cloud had slow rolled it into the backstretch. I believe something has broken on the right front of that race car. So after an outside front row starting position, Parker Cloud has broken something on the right front of that race car. I believe they'll send him to the infield. So that puts Atwood Outlaw in the second position. Now McKenzie goes up the hill. We told you about that right side, right rear quarter panel damage with contact with Herndon. Got a track official making sure that there is no metal on the tire there. And it looks like Cloud is going to need the hook truck. Caden Price has gained the most positions so far with 7 positions gained. Started in the 17th starting spot. He's currently 10th. Spencer Hughes has led all 9 laps so far here this evening. And the best lap so far out of this race is Roger McKenzie of 15.814. It looks like a piece of rear quarter panel hanging off of TJ Herndon's machine. Track official going to go out there and try to pull that thing off. So 9 laps complete. Still 11 to go in the Morgan Motorsports Qualifier race number 2. So Hughes looks to bring him back to the green flag. It's McKenzie on the inside in that statement race car. It's TJ Herndon on the outside lane in that 1H. And they'll call it off once again. We should get the 1-to-go signal here, though. And Spencer Hughes going to bring him back to the green on this Dixie double file restart. Roger McKenzie on the inside lane, row number 2. It's TJ Herndon on the outside. Clayton Miller on the inside of row 3. Cody Miller on the outside. There's Josh Hartman and Landon Jackson in the 4th row. Green flag is out. Here we go. It'll be cross flags next time by. Spencer Hughes steps out. He's got Outlaw in tow. The TJ Herndon machine gets the cross flags here. Cody Miller challenging the 7 car. 3 wide as they step out of 2, and Roger McKenzie has something for Herndon. And the 7 machine looks like he might have a hood out front at the flag stand. No, Herndon's able to battle back. Herndon maintains that 2nd position. 11 laps complete, 9 to go. Herndon, the final transfer spot. Miller starts to put pressure on the 3rd place car of McKenzie. Cody Miller in the 1-4-2. Battling the 7 machine. Now Herndon maybe to Spencer. Spencer with a right rear quarter panel damage. And Herndon challenging Spencer in the backstretch. Herndon up to the doorstep. Hughes back out front, but TJ Herndon definitely not making it easy for the 11 machine, but we got a caution on the speedway. It's Carlos Williamson in the 31 car. He's made contact with the 35. I believe that is Matt Hartman. Daryl Hartman in the 35. All right, so Spencer Hughes has set the pace so far. We're going to get the 1-to-go signal here. The rest of the field is going to have to catch up to the 11 machine. It's 14 laps complete, still 6 to go. McKenzie on the inside lane. It's Herndon on the outside. And Clayton Miller in the 19M. He'll share the 3rd row with Cody Miller in the 1-4-2. Then it's Josh Hartman and the 1-5-1 and Gary Sutton. Green flag is out. Herndon lost a spot there. McKenzie now to the 2nd position. That's that final transfer spot. And Herndon putting pressure on the 7 up to the back bumper. Swainsboro, Georgia driver Roger McKenzie trying to hang on to that final transfer spot. 4 laps to go. Herndon up to the top of the racetrack. He'll close in on the back bumper of the 7 machine. Now he's going to try to peek to the inside, but Clayton Miller's there. Now they're going to be 3 wide as they step out of 2. Caution on the speedway. It's Andy Stallings again. We've got 2 cars that have found each other on the backstretch. I believe that is going to be building a Sassy in the SOSX. And the 22H. Josh Hartman. Josh Hartman left the speedway there with damage on the left side of that race car. So Hughes has pulled up to the 4th turn track official. They're looking at the race car. I think everything's all right. He did have a little bit of quarter panel damage on the right rear of that race car. $17 laps complete, 3 to go. It's McKenzie in the final transfer, but he's going to have to hold back the Atwood Outlaw, TJ Herndon. We've only said his name a couple of times. Clayton Miller, he's in the mix. He's in the 19M. Clayton comes to us out of Elkton, Kentucky, so another Kentucky driver. It's Cody Miller behind him in the 142. We're single file restart here. Green flag is out. Herndon takes it to the inside of the 7 of McKenzie. Spencer gets the bullhorns. McKenzie in trouble. Here comes Herndon. He's going to bring Miller with him. McKenzie's going to have to hold it up on the top of the speedway. It's Herndon at his door handle. Herndon has the 1H out front for that second position. White flag. Here comes the checker flag for the Causeyville, Mississippi driver. Spencer Hughes locks himself in the show. And the 1H takes the final transfer spot. McKenzie, Miller, Sutton, Graydon Hall, Caden Price, Dylan Hamilton, James Wagner, Carlos Williamson, Andy Stallings, Josh Hartman, William Nassassi, Daryl Hartman, Landon Jackson, and Parker Cloud all go to the B main. Oh, yeah, one last chance. Use that promo code Whynot5 to save $5 on the broadcast here tonight.